as you see there. He's actually ghosting. He's trying to run him down with a passive.
Yeah, Curb is just running at him. Flashes
Also,
forward. Curb's low. Curb finds the kill.
Massive wave.
Yeah, Wolfchen's actually not quite close enough. They get themselves the stun. They get themselves the knock-up. Kerberos trying to heal up the flares. Taking too many tower shots as Kerberos finds himself another one. Walking into Kerberos here. He's flashless. He's rooted. He is down. Kerberos 3-1. Meanwhile, Wolfchen's looking for flares. He has the cask. He has the damage. In comes the flag and drag. The turnaround with the stuns. And flares lives a kill for Sybil. And instead of getting used, the cask will interrupt. Flares, he's been caught out here. Everybody's diving in. The Dominus is going to get used, and Kerberos will get that kill. The turret fight is going to come down, and it looks like
Demise win this. They have the Herald. They just throw it down. Like, the tower's too tanky at low HP.
Yeah,
it's taking no damage. It's just so free with a Herald. And I have no idea what Flares was doing there, trying to TP out. I mean, you look at the composition of Demise.
Losing in Zoran as well. He's got the depth charge. The Dominus is going to get propped, but they wait it out as long as possible. CC layered. Last breath comes down, and Flares tries to dash away, but Zyka will finish him up with one last Steel Tempest.
And there's no real response to come in. Everyone moved up to try save Flares. He was in no position to be saved. Wolfchen, though.
Ooh, actually gets caught out. The flay, the box, goes golden momentarily. Zoran flashes over the wall, gets himself a bit of an interrupt. Zoran also flashing away. Sybil chases in, gets the Cataclysm.
They get him!
Psycho turns it around.
The minions
looks for the damage. The minions will finish him up.
Sorry. They could actually, if they get, I don't think they get here in time is the big thing.
Kerberos has that ghost, but he's not winning the close in. That's going to be the Infernal picked up. Demise, bit too slow on the punch there. Sybil's going to get dove. They get the hook, they get the damage. They've even got the ultimate available to Curb. Curb's tanking the towers. Wolfchen's going to pick it up. In comes Kerberos. Dunk goes down. Nimbus Cloak means he's nice and speedy out of there. For none in favor of the side of Barrage.
It just face check.
Curb gets himself the pullback, has a bit of healing to work with. Sybil closing in, flashes away. Ericsson looks for the piercing for the arrow, but that is going to be enough as Curb has shut down a kill for Ericsson.
700 gold in Ericsson's pocket.
Has to deal with a Rift Herald and 4 members of Demise. So Demise doing a lot bot side and not gaining anything.
The Herald hit actually came in there, wasn't killed soon enough, so the Herald is quite low HP now. I don't think they're going to stay for us. They'll get the charge, but not for a second.
Oh,
actually kills it out.
So
that was nice. Actually important that the Herald did take that first hit.
Wolfchen's looking to see if he can make a play happen. Zoran's making his way up. He gets himself the cask off. In comes the last breath. The damage is layered as the Moonlight Vigil will pin Sybil in place. Redemptions are going to get used. The turret's been placed by Dragdar. Now Flares with that Dominus wants to jump in. Zoran goes golden. Dragdar trying to put some space between him and the members as Zoran will fall. Sybil finds the kill. It's one picked up for Barrage in return.
Evo gets a huge petrifying gaze. I believe he's stunned up to win if possible.
Sybil dodging away. Now they're looking to turn this back around. Zoran goes in with the last breath. Flares is going to pop the Dominance, try to turn it back around. Zyko has to put some space out. The Grand Starfall's being used, and that is just going to be a pick onto Zoran. He was baited out by his teammates as he dies, and Zoran just has to run to the wings. He may... Gonna get caught out, gets himself the knock-up, doesn't have the last breath, throws up the wind wall, but that will be the end of Zyko. Ericsson closing in. Zyko almost gets the turnaround. Team fight is just all Barrage now as Wolfden will fall. 2 members of the side of Demise remain, and Barrage get a clean victory in the team fight, and they take Baron.
Yeah, a little bit of a botched engage there coming out, and the turnaround from Barrage is swift. They find a quick win. They're going to take this Baron.
I think they don't want to give up Soul and Baron. They do get the Cloud Drake at least, as in comes Ericsson. Jumps in for an instant stun onto Dragdar. He's going 1 versus 2. The Lantern's been used. He's trying to get some room as Flares onto that backline. Zyko is low. You can see everybody is turning up. Zyko goes in with a 2-man last breath as he will fall. Can't even find the support. It's a delayed ace as the rest of the team have now respawned. And Barrage with Baron can look to try and crack some turrets and crack open this game.
A long time. Zoran's like Mahado, but you don't want this.
Yeah, he's going to get hooked caught inside that miasma. That is just the end of Zoran. Kevo will run him down. Kerberos now gets caught up by the flag and drags. Ericsson gets the stun as well. Out of a bit of an optimistic hook as Kevo finds himself a double kill. One more for Ericsson. The full ace finally comes out as Dragdar respawns. the turret is going to be left open, and this could just be game for Barrage.
Yes.
This is going on. The hook's going to land. The box is going to get thrown down. Zoran gets caught out. The Moonlight Vigil is going to get used. Dragdar untouched for the moment, though. Kerberos has to flash away, and they're trying to pump that damage back out as Zyko gets picked off before he can do anything. A flash forward by Ericsson. A bit of a slow will come out as Kerberos trying to heal up for the moment, but he will fall. The flash away, the petrifying gaze. Down goes Dragdar. 4 members of Demise fall, but none of Barrage. Barrage don't need Baron anymore. They're just going to end the game. A Grand Starfall into the base by Ericsson. He's looking to close out now.
It was a nice attempt, but ultimately Barrage, a convincing mid-game. They start to crush one team fight, and then from there, the game just falls in their control. The skirmishing was nice around the top side of the map, but ultimately, the bot lane of Barrage just far too strong, and they were untouched for this game. Demise, your playoff chances are over.
30 minutes on the clock, and Barrage end any hope Demise have of finishing anywhere near the playoffs. This is going to be Barrage looking to contest with XL for first place.
Yeah, and it's a solid performance from them. Barrage obviously a bit shaken from that loss against M&M.
Maybe thinking a little better, wants to wait for the wave to push up a little bit, and now that's the flash into the face breaker. Curbs in for a little bit of trouble, getting himself some movement speed off for the phase rusher. That is just for an early dive. They've got a big wave to work with. As the wall's going to get placed, Durkin's going to take some serious damage from Dragdar. They do try to knock him back, and he is out of there. The flashes means everyone is safe.
From Demise in the bot side.
Oh, they got a Graviton. They've actually got a lot of CC to work with. His Heathen's going to take some serious damage, trying to turn it around. Dragdar gets the kill, and Zyko flashes away.
And a kill would have been really nice.
And I think Demise are okay, even though they've, done pretty well to win this bot side, or at least get advantages in the bot side. They're okay giving up this dragon. It's only the first one as Dragdar. What he doesn't want to give up is his life. Zyko comes in, they get the lantern, they get the wall of pain. Why is it trying to live? But Dragdar finds his first kill. In comes the first showstopper. The face breaker is huge, and that's a shutdown for Only Angel. He gets himself a double kill with a haymaker as a massive dredge line lands in. Zorin goes golden. He's going to try and flash away, but that is going to be Only Angel finding himself another one. Eternity is the one to secure the kill. Zyko's going to bring Wolfchin in, missing out on the hook as Zyko actually gets hooked himself. Zoran's joining into the fray though, and Heathen is already burning low. The heal's been used by Durkin, and the wave was thinned out by the bullet time. Dragdar now left alone. Wyzik has still got that Rift Tail, so they're going to try and push out the turret, and the dive is just whiffed by Demise.
And on the other side, they kill Kerberos. They're going to get this tower low enough and throw down the Herald. And this all came down to Demise not switching in time to match the Herald. They give the Herald to Enclave, they then put their pressure topside, and it ends up being a better situation for Enclave, who can use the Herald to secure that tower. 370 gold to both Only Angel and Wyzik, and Kerberos goes down, so it's objective.
Zyko needs to land that hook though. They don't have a very quick dragon at the moment, but he's got the flank coming in from Only Angel, and he's looking to contest. In goes in, on to Kerberos. Kerberos dodges away, actually gets a good petrifying gaze off, and the lantern means he's out of there. Wolfchin inside the pit still as the bubble not going to find its mark quite yet. They do get a hook onto the support as Wolfchin's ignited, is not able to steal that one away. The Moonlight Vigil is there. In comes the damage from the ultimate, but it's negated massively by Wyzik. Make sure nobody's going to die. Zyko goes in for the flash forward. They get themselves a shutdown onto Eternity. Facebreaker's going to do a lot, and that is big hook, all of pain. Box, and Dragdar gets himself a kill. Eternity caught out momentarily there. A lot of damage from Dragdar.
Now, Kerberos is in mid lane covering that wave, but he needs to transition towards bot.
Putting the damage into Only Angel, gets face breakered up, using the showstopper and the haymaker. Kurt's going to take some damage. They use the Requiem. Wyzik actually going to hold that for the moment as Kerberos finds the kill. What an outplay. Teleport already. The Drowsy does land onto the support, and that is going to be the end of Zyko. He does go gold with the stopwatch to dodge out on the more sparkles as Wolfchin pumps a bit of damage out to that side lane. Only Angel's trying to find a showstopper, but the miasma will deny him momentarily. Zorin firing away. The bubble does land, and in comes the damage damage. Dragdar just chunks through Durking, and all of a sudden Demise looks to turn this back around. Only Angel has to flash away from Zorin, who's looking for more and more damage. Enclave find the pick, but they don't win the fight. They're going to lose out on the Dragon, and that denies Soul Point.
And Isaac just oversteps, goes down without using flash or ultimate, and it means that long flank from only a
safe. A lot of these cooldowns are becoming available here as Eternity looks for Zyko. The hook doesn't quite land from Zyko, but he does land his dredge line. Zyko gets chunked out and actually has to burn his flash. Kerberos getting predated on. They might be looking for something here. Gets him in with a showstopper. Instantly goes golden as he does get put to sleep, and Kerberos takes a lantern out with a flash. The box gets used. Isaac gets stunned. The bullet time's enough though. They find that shutdown. They've still got the Requiem to work with. The Moonlight Vigil's going to do a fair amount of damage. Wolfchin not willing to fall.
Actually being cleared, and Zorin's just pushing the top lane. So yes, a pick on a Kerb is great. It might not mean they get anything else.
Actually mincing these turrets. They're going to go for Soul Point, but Zorin's going to crack the base open here. The rest of the team are just barreling towards the Baron. They got a very quick Baron with the Aphelios. He's got the perfect setup.
He's got the perfect weapon combo. Zyko is actually trying to be a safety net here with the Lantern. They're not fully committing, and the Dragon does go over the Enclave. It's not Soul. Soul Point. It could have been
pretty comfortable pushing out his ways. The flash over the wall by the Heathen onto Zyko. Once again, the support just getting punished. There's no Raptors to hook to. And why is there? They haven't got anyone. You can see Dragdar's resetting.
Wait, look, just go to Wolfchin, please.
Everybody's resetting on the side of Demise.
What are you doing?
Kerberos is resetting, Wolfchin's resetting, Dragdar's resetting, and Enclave. They've just given the freest Baron I've ever seen.
Only the second Mountain Dragon. It doesn't give that massive shield to them. Now Demise going to try and push in bot lane, apply pressure, then maybe rotate to that Dragon. Again,
does go down in the mid lane though, and now they're looking for a pick onto the Heathen. Heathen's already being chunked out and Dragdar's pinning him around, but look at that bullet time. It's huge. Only Angel's burning to the Ignite. In comes the Requiem. The Lamb's Respite will only save a couple of members. Zorin,
the inhibitor here, I don't think they'll be able to end because they sent 2 members to the Soul. They want to play things safe and secure everything they can. Ultimately, Demise, they go for desperation play on the Heathen, but he's a Nautilus with side.
He's got teleport. Zorin doesn't have teleport as Wolfchin. He's just getting caught out in the bot side. Going to try and crack open the base. Only Angel does have to be incredibly careful as Zorin is just going to take this turret. Kerberos even tanked the tower to make sure the minions lived, and they are going to look for a bot lane inhibitor. Teleports are coming in though. They're looking to go for this play right now. Eternity's onto that flank, and it will be the inhibitor falling. Meanwhile, Zyko's getting caught out. Everybody from Demise are just getting caught out left, right, and center. Eternity needs to find a big paddle star, but Zorin just jumps onto Eternity. He's now getting chunked out. Tries to go golden for the moment, but he's on top of the miasma. Misses out on the bubble. That's the shutdown for Kerberos. Dragdar is mincing through the resets right now. The showstopper's been used, but the turret's going down. Kerberos gets showstoppered, goes golden. A facebreaker lands onto 2 into a massive haymaker. Kerberos will fall, and Demise's chance to hold out have just slivered away from them.
Doing a load of damage. Now engage for him!
Kerb! That was so disgusting! A massive hook into Durking. Eternity's putting the damage back out though. It's a big old trade-off. Wolfchin's in the front line, and Dragdar chunking out members. Zyko with the godlike hooks. A shutdown for Dragdar, and Enclave. Their chances, their hopes of going 0-14, 1-13 are just deleting before their eyes. Durking with the Mobies is trying to get some distance out. It won't be the ace, but it will be the base.
They're looking to chase him down, though. The hook won't connect with Durking miles away. They're looking to end the game, and oh, he's going to go down now.
It's a delayed ace as well. Dragdar has to go golden, but he does crucially live there. Demise, this game was looking so rough. They deny Enclave their chance of a victory. The Nexus will fall at 35 minutes. Demise win the game.